Hi there, everyone. I decided to share some of the work I'm working on at the moment, the drawing, and talk a bit about it because what I'm going to be doing is starting my own little training school and talking about the way I work, and hopefully that helps some other people. I've been an art teacher for most of my life, and I'm an artist myself. I've had some success with it, which has been great. And it's always been my go to place when I want to achieve something, want to do something, like, I'm an introverted person. So I tend to I get energy when I'm away from people, not when I'm with people. So this piece is a drawing that I started a few months ago. It's on Archer's paper. I try to work, even though what I try to do is work on really high quality materials. I don't ever get canvases from the side of the road and things like that. I know a lot of artists do that sort of thing, but I don't do that because I tend to want every piece that I create to be of a really high quality. And I just find that I get quite not obsessive, but like pedantic about the process from start to finish. So this piece is of my daughter, and but it's not necessarily when I paint people. I'm not trying to get a likeness of the person, but more a feeling about something else, something beyond, something that is evoked from an emotional perspective from the piece. So I had these. I had this idea for a long time. The color yellow started to come into my field, and I started to I guess I developed certain symbols and images, and there was this symbol of a man with a yellow turban. And so I decided if I experimented with the yellow fabric of the turban coming into all the pieces, and this is what this piece of yellow is. It's part of the fabric crumpled up, and there's going to be something else here. Um, I'm really interested in feminine energy and feminine images and how that is sort of captured in an artwork. And I thought that this piece really translated that in a powerful way. So I worked in work on with pencil and graphite, and I've always loved the images of the classical images of like Caravaggio, those really dramatic images of where light and dark and a light source is brought into the piece. And because I just really wanted to enhance the hair um, and the eyes. So this is what I'm attempting to do. I purposely did it just a little bit larger than life size because I'm experimenting with these. This is the first piece in a series that I'm going to be working on. And I kind of wish that I'd done it on a bigger piece of paper, but there we go. We've already sort of like this is what you learn as you go along. And what else can I tell you? Well, have a journal. Keep a journal. Keep a journal with you so that you can write things down and capture a feeling when you're in a certain place. Because often a lot of the art that I create gets created when I'm living my life. And then when I come back to the studio, I'm sort of downloading it from my memory. Um, so this morning I went to the pool. I go swimming. Swimming's one of the things that I do that really I love. I love the light. I love the coolness of the water and just gets me going for the day, which is really powerful for me. But everyone's different. So people are obviously going to have different things that they like. What I would advise you to do if you're interested in starting to work with your art is start working on your own self-care. That's the first place, if you like. So do 3 things a day that enliven you and make you feel good. Even if it's only taking 5 or 10 minutes out of the day, just make sure you do that and you are developing that habit of like making yourself feel good. And then that feeling comes back when you make your art. What else will I say? I just love these. I'm really enjoying pencil drawing at the moment and how I can, for a long time this eluded me, but what I'm realizing is I'm actually a very good drafts person. Like I can draw. I always have been able to because I was trained at university to do that. I did like life drawing started at tech where I did it 3 times a week really for like 2 years, and I really grokked it. Like I had a really solid grounding in figurative work, and then working from nature because I always wanted to be I wanted to be a librarian, to be honest. And then I wanted to be a plant and wildlife illustrator, but none of those 2 things didn't work out. So I ended up being an artist instead. So, but those things have been able to sort of flourish and come out through my art anyway. So it's worked out really nicely. And what I would suggest, yeah, so apart from your materials, really get sort of grounded in how you want to feel. All right. The first piece in making any artwork is having confidence. You've got to even fake it till you make it if you have to. But it's a really important thing that's going to push the artwork along and help you a lot. Like get yourself set up, get your studio all sorted out, have all your materials lined up and ready, like work like a master. If you work like a professional at anything you do, it'll work out. And what I say to my students when I'm actually face to face with them working during the week is how you do one thing is how you do everything. So how you make your breakfast and how you get dressed in the morning is all these things, how you relate to people, how you have relationships. It's all interconnected. And I have always done everything based on how I feel, not what I think. Even though I'm a very intellectual person, when it comes to making art, these are the things that I have cultivated and that work for me. So I hope that helps. This is the first of one of many videos that are going to start coming through.